So many times on Twitch, streamers get raided or get a lot of new viewers in at once, and they get really excited for a few minutes only to notice that 1 minute later, most of those viewers have left and not followed. In today's video, we're going to talk about keeping your viewers engaged and entertained after you've got a big raid, or even just a day where you have a little bit more traffic on your stream. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? My name is Dan and our xTwoShoes. This is a channel all about creating stream advice and helping you guys make better content. If you want to check out what I do, you can catch me 4 days a week on twitch.tv/xTwoShoes. And also, at any point throughout today's video, if you're enjoying it, please do leave a like on it as well. Lets me know that you guys enjoy this type of content. Coming close to 7,500 subscribers as well, so if you really do want to help that along, please leave a subscription on the channel. And before we get into today's video, I want to let you know about our wonderful sponsor today, Own.pro. Own Pro is a plugin for OBS that allows you to do things such as manage your alerts, starting soon screens, BRB screens, cam borders, royalty-free music, and whatever else you need to make your stream pop. Forget messing around in OBS and checking browser sources and pulling different things from different folders on your computer, blah blah blah, all that messy stuff that just interrupts your stream. You can now do it all within OBS, having to never leave the program. Own Pro puts all of this together for you that you can easily change certain things, swap out different bundles, all in one super affordable subscription. If you want to learn more about Own Pro and find out why lots of streamers are now switching over to something like that, do follow the link in the description, as well as use code xTwoShoes at checkout for 50% off your subscription. Yes, 50. Huge thanks to Own Pro again for sponsoring today's video. It's happened to me so many times in the early days of my stream, and even sometimes still now, where you get a raid and you're like, wow, oh my god, a raid, this huge raid of like all these people, and your chat activity immediately explodes, only then for it to die back down to where it was a couple of minutes later. Now, it's kind of known on Twitch that raids aren't necessarily like a viable way to grow. Like, you can't plan for them, you can't really predict when they're going to happen, but you can maximize their potential. Similarly, if you just have a random day on your stream where, say, you're playing a game that just there happens to be a lot of traffic to your stream that day, maybe a bigger streamer was playing it before you and they just ended their stream unbeknownst to you, and their viewers have siphoned on into your channel as a result of being in the category already. It's one thing seeing that view counter go up, but keeping it where it goes up to is the hardest part. So I'm going to talk about some things that I do on my stream, or that you could be doing on your stream, to help maybe keep those viewers there, maximize your viewership, and really bump up your retention time. All right, first things first. Let's say you do get raided. It's happened to me before. Sometimes at the end of my streams, I purposely go and I find streamers with, say, 0 or 1 or 2 viewers, and I like to raid them, give them a bit of a boost of confidence. Now, a lot of the time when you raid somebody, they're stoked, but a lot of the time it can be a very kind of just basic, oh, whoa, hi everyone, what's up, thanks for the raid, bro, and then back to their game. If you do get raided, don't just intro yourself and move on and think, wow, I now have plus 300% more viewers than I had a minute ago. That's fine, they will all stay there. I just better say who I am, intro myself, and move on. Do you know how many viewers have been in raids where somebody gets raided and the viewers are typically hyped to be a part of the raid for a few minutes, and they get met with the, what's up everybody, my name is Cool Streamer 123, this is a vibey hangout chill community, and then it just ends? It's your job as a streamer, when this kind of initial hype and excitement and all these new viewers are coming in, they're spamming their raid message, you need to capitalize on that excitement. You need to take that excitement from here and pop it to here. Now, how do we accomplish that? Firstly, don't just intro yourself. Don't just sit there and say, oh, hi, I'm Dan, this is my stream. You need to stop what you're doing. I don't care if it's a 1v1 situation in a game of Warzone or a crazy tournament of some sort or whatever. Stop what you are doing immediately. Go to your full camera like this if you have one of those scenes. If you don't, maybe make one, and welcome the people. Talk to them, thank the followers, read as many as you can. If it's quite a considerably sized raid, it might be quite a few. Read as many as you can, share in that excitement. People love seeing a happy streamer. I know sometimes it's overwhelming and, you know, this gets easier as it happens. You can kind of practice it, I suppose, but do your best to acknowledge what's happened. You have 1 minute right now to change these people from I'm just part of this raid to I'm now a viewer of this person's stream. Interact with the streamer who raided you. Ask them what they were doing. Ask them how their stream was. Talk to the community. Keep it up to 100. Now, we'll talk about other ways in more detail of how you can do that, but the main thing is here that you cannot just simply accept that you've been raided and keep doing what you're doing. The whole dynamic of your stream has now changed. I don't care if you're about to beat your PB in some game, you need to seize this opportunity and capitalize on it as much as you can. Okay, so how do you do this? I've seen some streamers who will have this kind of like maybe a raid video that might play should you be raided, and these are kind of hit and miss. I've seen a lot of people be like, oh, I'm being raided, and they'll hit a button and this video will come in and they'll be like, hi, I'm Dan, you've just raided me, cool. If you're gonna do that, that's cool. Like, have a little video that you can play or a song that you can play, but make sure it's really good. If you're going to actually take attention away from you as a streamer by inputting a video of sorts, you gotta make sure that it's kick-ass. Because if it's not that great and it's kind of almost just like a channel trailer, you're gonna lose people's interest. If you bring the momentum from here down to, hey, you've just raided me, thank you so much. My name is Derek. I play League of Legends and I'm hoping to get Silver 3. Like, no. The beauty here is that you can make that decision, right? You know that if the hype is here, you can keep it probably here. But if the hype is here, you got to do something to keep it there. So for example, I have a little thing I do on my stream. I call it the Horn of Welcome. The Horn of Welcome is a tin whistle. No, this is not a flute, as everyone thinks. It is a tin whistle. If somebody decides to raid me, I'll typically kind of get a bit of a fright. I'll be like, oh, whoa, there's loads of people here. And I'll be like, hey, everybody. And I'll do the quick, oh my God, this is insane. Thanks so much for choosing me to raid. And like quickly intro myself. And then I will move on to everyone. You must now be officially welcome to the stream. This is the Horn of Welcome. Let's do it. And I'll play this. It's a Shire tune, right? From Lord of the Rings. Everyone likes the Lord of the Rings. Everyone knows the Lord of the Rings. Also, if you don't, it's a silly Irish man playing a tin whistle. It doesn't really get more stereotypically Irish than that. But people love it. It's something different for them to be like, oh my God, this is wild. He's playing a tin whistle. Wow. And then I have a second Horn of Welcome that is a giant didgeridoo. I'm not moving it, but it's a big thing and it makes a huge noise. Think about it. There's nothing really crazily happening right now. It's me blowing a huge horn. It's not very smart. It's not very funny, but it's something different than just, oh, hey guys, thanks so much for the raid. We're playing Roblox right now. You want to give somebody a little bit more energy, and that's the way I do it, and people love it. They comment on it all the time, and then the community get to know it. When I get raided, they know what's going to happen. They get excited for it. These are things that you can create emotes out of. You could make a little Horn of Welcome emote. People start spamming that, bang. The beauty here is it's very easy to understand this as well. Sometimes I've been a part of raids and I get into the streamer and the streamer will be like, what's up? Welcome to the ice cream gang. What's up all you new ice cream people out there? And it's like clearly introing some very inside joke or inside community thing that all the new people don't understand straight away, and you're kind of just telling them that this, but you're not really giving them any context. And that actually ostracizes people because they're like, okay, I'm not a part of this ice cream gang, so I don't really care to learn the lore here. I'm just gonna go. I know what people try to do there. They try to very quickly implement their brand or sell themselves in a very straightforward way. And obviously what I'm talking about is kind of selling yourself to an extent, like doing things like the Horn of Welcome, right? It's a means to get people to stay, but it's a lot different than just being like shilling yourself as a streamer by kind of telling us your life story or your goals as a streamer straight away. I've been in raids, I've been parts of raids before where the streamer has straight away mentioned their donation goal, being like, and if you've just raided us guys, you might see our donation goal. We are trying to get a new webcam today. What are we doing? These people don't know you. They're not going to donate money to your fucking C920. So back to kind of if you are raided or if your chat is, say, a little bit busier that day. Have something that you can show off as part of your stream. Maybe you've just made a new transition. Maybe you've just made, you know, a new alert or something like that. Trigger it. Maybe you've added a second camera angle. Maybe you've done something with your lights behind that they can flash when you click a button. Show all that off. Now is the kind of 2 or 3 minutes you have to show off how cool your stream is. So for example, I have a second camera mounted to my wall. A lot of streamers have 2 cameras. It's nothing new, right? But it's a part of my arsenal that I can just further use to keep people entertained. Show people like, wow, there's lots going on in this stream, right? So I'll typically, when I'm doing this Horn of Welcome, maybe I'll click my stream deck here. I'm going to do this on the video. You get this cool transition that plays, and then you're over here, and everyone's like, whoa, this is something different. This is my messy desk. Please don't judge me. I've been away for the weekend. So then everyone's like, whoa, he's over here. This is crazy. Like, it's not that entertaining. It's not that wild, but they've seen this cool transition that I have that, you know, people can tell, wow, this guy puts effort into his streams. I like it here, you know? These are all little touches that help. So if you do have something to show off, it's a great time as well to show off your channel point rewards. Maybe talk to your mods beforehand and, you know, let them know, like have a little meeting with your mod team. The chances are your mods are gonna have a lot of channel points. So talk to your mods and be like, hey, if we ever get a big raid, we've got this like funny channel point redemption for like me singing a song or doing whatever, like redeem that during the raid. So after the kind of initial hype dies down, redeem this, we can keep it up and be like, oh, he's gonna sing a song, or he's gonna eat a Bean Boozled bean, or he's gonna rap, or whatever, like something. Pray for me. I can't swallow this. If you have a talent of any kind, maybe you can draw portraits really fast, maybe you can like that, maybe you can rap, maybe you can sing a song, maybe you can play the tin whistle. Have a channel point redemption for those things. Actively show off your skill. I don't care if you have to learn a magic trick or whatever, and if somebody's in the comments and says, what if you have no talents? Learn something. YouTube is a thing. You can learn anything in the world. So maybe you don't think that you have a talent that you can't, sing or act or dance, but you could learn a magic trick, you could learn a coin trick, you could do anything. Something original and interesting that you could have in your back pocket for these exact moments. You can then use them all the time in your stream. They'll become things that people like. I have guitars behind me. For like the first year of my stream, never even thought about playing the guitar on my stream. I did it once, and now it's something we literally do most streams. At the end, I normally sing a song to chat. Anyone who's watched these videos, who's seen me live, you've most likely heard me sing, and you've hopefully enjoyed it. Or maybe you didn't, but what I'm saying is, have that option there. Have it ready in your back pocket that you can just, if you need to, pull out this little talent and talk to your mods about it. This kind of leads me to my next point, like, plan for these things. Have a plan in place. Recently saw a clip that blew up on livestream fails of this kid who was like very small streamer who had literal PowerPoint presentations planned for if bigger streamers somehow rated him. So it was like Pokimane, why we should be friends. XQC, why we should be friends, and they were literal PowerPoint presentations. So this guy was planning for these things that the likelihood of them happening is so slim, but he had it planned. And those clips blew up, and now he's blown up as a result. What I'm saying is you can script things, right? Like that, you could have a whole bit planned where you are trying to welcome people, but your mic is broken, and you could do this whole bit. Like, you can plan for this stuff. It's okay to script certain parts of your stream. Now, I know what I'm saying isn't any way helpful here because I'm not actually coming up and giving you guys a plan. Point is that you could literally think of anything to do should you get a big raid. Those are things that will keep people invested in you as a channel because they're like, this is really fun here. This isn't just this person sitting here playing games, talking nonsense. There's so much more. There's so many levels to this content. I love it. I'm gonna stay. And finally, this brings me to my last kind of 2 points, which now that I'm reading my script, going to amalgamate into one, which is do not be afraid to change plans and research who may raid you. For example, I'm friends with a good few streamers at this stage, a lot of which raid me on a quite regular basis. A lot of them are bigger than I am. Now, a lot of them are very different types of kind of maybe games or content that I would play. So I might pivot. I'll have another game in my back pocket that I'm still going to enjoy, that I'm still like, because I play a lot of things. It's what a variety streamer is. So something that I'm still going to enjoy, so something that I'm still going to make good content out of, but I'm going to maximize the now new viewership I have based on the fact that I know that this community, should they raid me, won't really enjoy what I'm going to do because they've spent their last few hours watching something that's the complete opposite of what I was going to do. Now, this isn't always applicable. You can't always do this, but it's a good thing to be able to do should it happen. So don't be afraid to change your plans. Just because you've committed to one thing on stream or you've posted it on Twitter or put it in your Discord, it's your stream. Do what you want with it. There's times where I've started painting Warhammers when I said I was going to play games. There's times where I said I was going to paint Warhammers where I've played games. Your stream can change at any point, and don't be afraid to do that. The couple of people that you may annoy, if they're not going to watch you anyway, then who cares, right? They're not going to watch you just because you've changed your plan to do something that you may enjoy a bit more. Who cares? Let them go watch someone else. Never be afraid to change what you think is going to be the right thing for you to do. And it's the thing, you can tell if you're a streamer and you know that you're friends with other streamers, that there's a likelihood to raid you, make sure that you watch their streams, get to know their communities, right? Chances are they're awesome streamers to watch, like all the people that I like. They're all amazing streamers and they're all great fun to watch anyway, but be active in their chat. Make sure that their chat know who you are, that in the event that they do raid you, people already know who you are. They may have not have watched your streams, but they recognize your name. This is the actual correct way to network. You get to watch a kick-ass content creator that you actually enjoy watching with no agenda, mind you, but you're also getting to know their community, and that can, not saying it will, but can benefit you down the line should that streamer decide to raid you. What I'm saying is that you can plan for these times, you can anticipate what their audience would enjoy, and you can then maximize both this new audience's enjoyment of your stream as well as your content creation in that time that you're live. So do that. Do your research. Do your homework, Figure out who may raid you. Check out other streamers that your community watch. A lot of the time streamers, take suggestions for who they want to raid. You could be one of those suggestions. Be prepared for them. Nothing worse than if a streamer raids you and you're kind of going, oh, who are you? But if you know who they are, it's so much better for everyone involved. You can't know everyone who's going to raid you. I certainly don't. But if you can try for it, chances are it's going to work. But everybody, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it or think that any of this advice was cool, please do leave a like on it. And if you're new here and you want to have more lovely streaming tips like this every week, please do subscribe as well with the little bell turned on and all that stuff. Other links in the description below if you want to support me, things like Patreon and stuff like that. Helps me keep doing this for a living, and it really is appreciated. Thank you all very much to everyone who supported me on Patreon this month. And finally, if you want to know where we got the music from this video, you can check it out down below in the description as well. Check out streamtunes.com, completely DMCA, royalty-free music that you can use in all your content as well. So big thanks to Streamtunes for hooking it up with the music. Other than that, I will see you guys next week. Yes, I'll see you next week. Peace out, much love. I hope you create amazing content on your streams this week, and if you don't worry, next week's another one. Peace. Bye.